Hi guys, for today's video, which is actually a very nice and a simple makeup tutorial that I'm going to do. Now this makeup tutorial will help you to get dressed up for your lunch outings, day outings, you're going for kitties or anything like that, your day functions, and this can also, by the way, transition into your night parties or anything that you like. I have some nice makeup products here that I'm going to be using, which I'm going to obviously show it to you while I keep doing my makeup. Right now I'll just moisturize my face, and this is the primer that I'm going to be using, the first product that I'm going to be using from COLORBAR. So it's very important to prep and prime your face when you are doing makeup. It just helps the makeup to set better, and your skin also becomes more smoother. And this COLORBAR, the one that I'm using, is a very budget friendly primer. It's about, I think, 800 or 900 rupees, and it suits most of the skin types, but be it dry, oily. So now my face is all prep and primed. Then I'm going to use the foundation. This is from Maybelline, the Super 24 R24 full coverage foundation. This is great because I don't need to use a concealer with this. This is the one product which is going to help me do both my jobs of concealing and foundation, so it's going to conceal everything that it has to. I'm going to be using the Morphe brush M439, which is a great blending brush also, because it helps just set your foundation well, especially when it's full coverage. So 2-3 pumps of that. We don't use a lot of foundation. Basically, it's a good idea to use more concealing and less foundation, but since I'm not concealing, my concealer is already inbuilt, and the eye area also. So you can see that the foundation is done. Now I'm going to use this is a great palette from Urban Spice. It has different oranges and red oranges with goldens and some of the blues. Now such palettes are great for Indian skin types because rather than using silvers and these kind of colors, I like to use and be towards more goldens and red oranges and oranges, which really brightens up the Indian skin tone. Now firstly I'm going to start doing my eyes now. So I'm going to use a brown shade in the crease line. Both the eyes. You can use a eye primer if you like. I'm not using it. It's a personal choice. So there are different crease brushes from different brands. You could get it from Sephora. I'm using it from Morphe. There are different brushes. Now I'm going to use a slightly darker shade in the outside corners, which is going to be like this. And I'm going to use a blending brush for that. Just use that in the outer corners, and a lighter shade of the same family we are going to use in the inner corners of the eye. So I basically used the darker color on the outside and the inner color and the inner color I'm using a lighter tone, and then I'm going to blend all of it together. Okay. I hope you can see it properly. So these are all oranges and red oranges, which are nice. In fact, they work great for your, even if you wear suits or you wear anything ethnic. So this is something which is going to go with your neutral kind of dresses also, like blacks or whites. it's gonna go with most of your clothes. So try to invest in palettes like these, which has oranges and red oranges and goldens. Also some glittery shades like this orange is here, and this kind of golden, as you can see, is here. So it just helps to also add glitter for your party looks basically. I'm just going to add a different color here now, again from the same family, but just add more depth to it. This is what my eye makeup looks like. I'm going to now use the kajal and the mascara to complete the look along with my eyebrows. I'm using the kajal from NYKAA. And my mascara is from Dior. It's called Dior Show Blackout. It's good for uplifting my lashes, gives volume and also lengthens them. And now I'm going to use my eyebrow pencil from Anastasia. Eyebrows are a very important feature of our face, and they should never be left undone. That's how my eye makeup looks like. Now, if I have to transition this to an evening look, what would I do? I would use glitter. So, I have this Urban Decay Moondust palette. Now you can use a golden or a silver, anything over it, and I would use my third finger to kind of do this. Depending upon what your dress is, what your look is, you can always add glitter on the eyes like this, and this look gets, this is something that you can do for your evening outings now. Okay, you can add more or less depending upon what you want your look to be. And now we are done with the glitter part. I'm going to add a concealer over here. This is from NARS, and I'm just doing it in the end so that, you know, whatever fallout has happened because of the eyeshadow is going to take care of that. It's a very personal choice whether you want to apply a concealer or not, but I think it is a good idea if you do, because it just sets your makeup very well in the end. So now, and my last two steps would be to use 2-3 steps. I'm just going to be completing the look. I'm going to now use the compact from Makeup Forever. This is my brush, and this is how my compact looks like. I prefer using a brush over the puffs, these puffs that they give, because I think it makes your makeup looks more better and professional. That's done, and now I'm going to do my blush. That's my blush from Sephora, and always do this on the apple of the cheeks. So this is a subtle one, and I like to use a little subtle kind of blush-ons. And just going to take this off for the final look. Here are my earrings. You can see that the glitter is showing, but I've used a less quantity. You can always use more quantity for the glitter. Okay. And now last step is my lip shade. So the lip shade I'm going to keep close to what my eyeshadow was, and that's like a rust orange, and this is from Estee Lauder. And here it is, my look is finally ready. One last thing that I really wish and I want you guys to do is to apply a highlighter, because this is actually, now we transition into an evening look, so applying a highlighter is always a good idea for your evening looks. I have it from Fenty Beauty. This is how it looks like. It's I think this is a very great highlighter. Even if you use a little bit, it just adds a lot of glow, and this is just amazing for your selfies. And you can see, right, how lovely this looks. For a more refined look, the last step that you could do, again from the same eyeshadow palette, is also use, because this looks helps the eyes look bigger, is use a golden color in the inner corner of your eyes, over here. So my look is finally ready, and I can go like this for my evening look. I could do this look for my lunch outings. But yes, I've used a little glitter. You could add more glitter with this look when you're going out in the night, and glitters just look lovely. And initially you might, if you're not used to it, you might find that it's too much, but then of course once you get slightly used to it, it looks better. And I think you can also see the look of my highlighter from Fenty Beauty. It looks great. I hope you liked my video. Keep watching for more. Thank you.